Jessica, what are you doing here?
I was waiting outside the station. Wanted to be here in case you needed me, and also to make sure you really went through with telling Bo about David, but by the look on Bo's face when he tore out of here a little while ago, I'm guessing you did.
Yeah, he hates me now.
No, I'm sure he doesn't hate you.
No. Bo hates me. I don't blame him one bit.
Flight 236 to Casablanca, Morocco will begin.
I got here in time. Hi. I brought you some things. You and some things for David, like some toiletries that he left at our place.
Honey, I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, you know, David isn't David unless he's got his exfoliant and his hair gel and bronzer. Sweetheart, what happened? All you said on the phone was that he was in a Moroccan prison.
Yeah, all because of Clint. Yeah, my brother had my son thrown in a Moroccan prison at Balsam. He knew all about it, but he never said anything to me.
How can I do this? David is his son. If Shane were in trouble and somebody had kept it from me for months, geez, what have I done?
Roxy, I think I'm done now. Hey, Roxy, can you get me out of here? I have a job.
Roxy's not here. I'm going to be helping you today.
I was right. This game is awesome. You ever play?
No, Eddie wasn't real big on board games.
See, you have to remove the major organs with the tweezers, or you get a shock.
Ooh. Let me check it out. Here. Let's see.
Is any sign of our sleeping beauties awake yet?
No, I thought we should let Star and Denny sleep in a little bit.
Last night, things between me and Danny got pretty intense.
Yeah? For me and Star, too.
Danny, what? You made your point with Dad, and you felt like you needed to, and that is great. But it's the end. It's time to go home. Why? Didn't you have fun last night? Yes, I did. I had the best time. You did? Tell me everything. I want details. Okay. It's like a whole new world opened up. Everything has changed between James and me. Where's Roxy?
I don't know. I waved some money under her nose and told her to take off. She did. I thought you and I could use some alone time. Yeah, the door's jammed. My friend's trying to fix it. I don't know how long it's going to take him.
You let me get out of here, or I will.
Sorry, what are you going to call the cops? You're good friends, the cops? I don't think so. I think you burned that bridge, didn't you? What did you do? You drugged Bo and convinced him that he was having an affair with you? Is that right? No. I don't think any of your friends at the LPD are going to come to your rescue now.
I'm sorry. With everything that Clint has already done, I don't know why I'm surprised. How did Rex find out?
Kelly hired Balsam to try to find David after he disappeared. So Balsam had a feeling that Clint knew something about it. He broke into Clint's office. That's where he found out where David is.
Well, so why didn't he tell you or at least Kelly right away?
Because Matthew caught him. And then he told Clint about it. And then Clint, threatened to take away Gigi's financial aid at LU, and he threatened to have Balsam thrown into prison for corporate theft.
Oh my God.
At least that's the excuse that Balsam gave me for not telling me when he found out about it last fall.
So David's been languishing in a prison since...
No, since the day that he was supposed to marry Dorian, last summer.
Do you even know if David's okay?
No, I don't. But I swear, if he's not okay, if something happened to him, then it's all Balsam's fault.
Oh, now, come on now, Bo. Listen, Clint was threatening Gigi. He was threatening Rex's freedom.
That's an excuse. He could have come to me. I would have helped him.
He was protecting his family.
That's the same reason that Clint threw David in prison. Because he was protecting our family. That's the same sorry excuse that Balsam used. And you know what that tells me? That tells me that, in fact, Balsam really is my brother's son.
You have no idea what this did to Bo. First, he finds out that his son has been rotting in a prison since last summer. Then he learns that his own brother is the one who's been keeping David in that prison. Then he realizes that I have known this whole time and didn't do anything. I mean, Doe City was crushed.
You explained to him why you didn't, right?
Yeah, but when I actually said it out loud, it kind of sounded lame to me, too.
Right or wrong, you were trying to protect your family.
That's just it. Gee, I put my own family over his. It never once occurred to me, after all that we've been through, that Bo's my family, too. Rasco, I really screwed up.
Yeah, you did. But you've taken a big step toward making it right.
David is in a prison. He could be hurt or worse. And all I can think about is myself. And how much I hurt Bo. As much as I hate that Clint is my father, I have to admit I'm just as bad as he is.
Wow. I knew you and James worked things out. Yeah? We did. So what I missed? What else happened?
Guys.
Oh, sorry. We would have stayed outside longer, but it's really cold outside.
And we're tired.
Did you guys find any sticks?
Oh, right, sticks.
Don't worry about it. We already ate most of the marshmallows anyway.
Okay. So, looks like you guys worked things out. Yeah, we did.
I hope you're not still mad at me for spilling the star that you and Michelle never,
Dude, don't worry about it. I'm glad you told me.
Sorry to bring this up, but what about Cole? I mean, I'm happy for you guys and everything.
Danny, but Cole and I actually broke up a while ago.
What? And you never said anything?
I found out James was hooking up with Michelle, so I thought it didn't matter.
Guys, communication, it's a great thing. And being able to spend the night together without Dad terrorizing us is even better. So, I hope you guys are okay sleeping out here because Nate and I already called dibs on the bedroom.
Whoa, Danny, wait.
Oh, sorry, do you and James want the bedroom?
All right, well, as intense as last night was, I think we should go check and see if Danny and Sarah are ready to get back to Lambview.
But Danny's not ready to go back. Not yet, at least.
All right, dude, look. I know that Danny wanted to disappear to get back at her dad for pushing you around and all that, but man, if he finds us up here, we're the ones who are going to be sorry.
I guess I could always go find James and persuade him to tell me what I want to know.
Leave James alone.
Ah, you're right. Father, like he said, he's suffered enough, I guess. Guys, I think you have all the information I need.
What do you want?
Oh, God, do I have to spell it out for you? Where is Nate? Where did your pervert son take my daughter?
I can't believe that you put me on the spot like that, asking James and I if we wanted the bedroom. I know, I'm sorry. But what was I supposed to think after you stopped me from going off with Nate? Seriously, do you two want the bedroom?
Danny, James and I, we haven't even...
It's okay. We're fine down here.
Okay. Great. So Nate and I leave the bedroom. Have fun. See you in the morning.
Danny?
What? Don't worry. We'll use protection.
Oh my god!
I know. Your little sister and my little brother, that's...
Should I stop her? I should stop her.
You think so?
Well, I don't want her making the same mistake I did.
They have condoms.
Still, James, that is a big step, and I sort of feel responsible for her.
I know, but do you think you can really go up in that bedroom and barge in and tear Danny away from Nate?
What is that?
Nothing. I feel weird.
What, am I doing something wrong?
No, it's not you. It's Sar.
What about her?
I don't know, it feels funny to have, her and your brother right downstairs.
Danny, are you sure this is about your sister? Or are you just not ready?
I don't know. The whole reason we're here, James, is because my dad stopped them from doing this on Valentine's Day.
No, we're here because your dad grabbed Nate and threw him up against a wall.
Oh, I don't know if I can do it. To do what he did, I mean, Nate and Danny want us to be together for their first time, right?
Well, are you gonna go up there or not? Because sooner's better than later.
I don't think I can. Even though I feel really uncomfortable knowing what's going on right upstairs.
I know.
My little sister is losing her virginity to your brother.
It's a little distracting, I know.
Yeah, it is.
Star, look, we don't have to worry about it, okay? We don't have to worry about them or us. We don't have to do anything, because I'm just happy to be here with you. Yeah.
Me too.
Good. We don't have to do anything. We can take our time. We've got tomorrow and the next day and every day until you get sick of me.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
We have so much to look forward to, Twinkle.
I know we have to go back sometime. I just wish it didn't have to be now.
I don't know how you feel, but we've got to get back to reality. And I've got to let you get back to her mom to let her know that you're okay. She's probably losing her mind wondering where you are.
I have no idea where Nate is.
Really? I gotta say, you seem very calm for a mother whose son has gone missing.
I'm calm because I trust my son. I know him. I don't have to know where he is every second of the day.
I found him the other day groping my daughter when he thought that her mother and I were out all night. Does that sound like a responsible young man to you?
I trust my son.
Really? You trust him so much that you thought he murdered his own father?
Actually, when Danny and I went on our walk last night, we ended up by the main road and I got a signal, so I called Mom. Just let her know we were okay.
Okay, good. Just as long as you didn't tell her where we are. Nate, come on.
What difference does it make? It's like Mom and Danny's dad hang out in the same circles.
It doesn't matter, man. This is Todd Manning. If he thinks that she knows where we are, he'll hunt her down to get to you. Please just tell me you didn't do anything like that.
I did. Mom knows where we are.
This don't get you, Inez. Your son's gone missing and you're sitting here circling walnuts.
I need a job.
I understand you're not caring about your other sons. I mean, you left them to be raised by a man who uses them for punching bags, but are you really that lousy a mother that you have no concern about the son that you actually did raise?
Who are you to judge how I raised my children? Your own daughter ran away from you. You attacked my son. You are no better than my ex-husband.
You are nothing like Clint. Him being your father is just biology. It has nothing to do with the man you are.
A man.
It's okay for you to be disappointed in yourself for disappointing Bo. Up until this whole mess with Charlie, also Clint's fault, by the way, Bo's the closest thing you ever had to a father. So you can't just give up.
I didn't just disappoint Bo. I betrayed the one man who saw through the bad kid that I was and found some good in me. Bo has supported me unconditionally, always. And I shot that all to hell when I didn't tell him about where David was. There's no coming back from that, Cheech. I've lost him.
Honey,
Flight 236.
what if David's not okay?
Flight
What if-
236.
He's gonna be good. He is. He's gonna be okay. He's your son. He's strong and he's smart. In a very special way. And if anything, he is resourceful. Just like his pa.
Yeah, but if Balsam would have come to me and told me I could have gotten David out of there. Instead, Balsam kept his mouth shut.
Okay, but he did come forward now.
Yeah, but because he kept his mouth shut, I had no idea what Clint was up to. See, if I'd known that he was capable of doing something like this to my son, I could have kept an eye on him. I could have probably stopped him from doing everything that he's done. Having Eddie Ford kidnap you, forcing Inez to try to get me to sleep with her, changing Jessica's baby's DNA.
And Rex's. Listen, I know you're worried about David, okay? I am too, believe it or not. Clint is the one to blame here, not Rex. Rex has been hurt in all of this too.
Sit down and listen. It's human to let down people you love and respect. It happens. How many times have you and I disappointed each other?
I've lost count.
See? But look, we're here. And sure, it took a while for us to get here. And it's probably gonna take a long time for you to fix things with Bo. But you can. And you will.
What if it's too late? What if David's... What if Bo can't save him? I'll never get past what I did. Never. Neither will Bo.
How about this? How about you stop obsessing over all the worst case scenarios, and then we can put our heads together and figure out a way for you to fix this.
Seriously. Nora, you're sticking up for Balsam? He betrayed me.
He loves you. And he's had to live with that betrayal every day. The point is, he's had the guts to come forward about it now. You should be proud of him, Bo. Think about how proud you've been of the man you've helped him become.
Yeah. I thought I made a difference. But turns out he's the same selfish kid that he was before. You know, using people to get what he wants. Doesn't care about who he hurts. Well, you know what? I'm done. I don't owe him anything. From now on, I look out for my real sons, my own flesh and blood. Matthew and David. And interlopers like Balsam, they can all just go straight to hell.
Oh, wow, Bo, you sound just like your brother.
Oh, why did you tell her where we are, Nate?
Because it's okay here.
Oh, that's real nice.
Look, she was worried. We're out in the cold, stuck in some shack.
That's what moms do, man. They worry.
Do you really think Manning can get to her?
Man, we gotta call her and tell her to lie low.
I'm not getting a signal.
Oh, me neither. All right, dude. We've got to get the girls and we've got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah. If you think that comparing me to your late, unlamented ex-husband is going to stop me from looking for my daughter, then you don't know me half as well as you think you do. So, I'm going to ask you one more time, okay? Where's your son?
I already told you. I don't know where.
I don't believe that! Do you expect me to believe that?
I expect you to believe this. Nate would never do anything to hurt Danny. He would never let anything bad happen to her. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, we're getting somewhere.
James, wait. What if we get back to Landview and Danny's dad won't let us be together?
Dude, just worry about that later, okay?
No, wait. That means last night might be the only night we'll ever have together.
I'm definitely ready. I was ready on Valentine's Day when my dad interrupted us. I was ready last night when Star and James showed up. And I'm more than ready now. I'm all about readiness.
Listen, man, I'm in the same boat as you are. If Star's dad finds out that we were up here with you and Danny, And last night's gonna be the last night Star and I spend together. Ever.
Twinkle, you awake?
Yeah, you.
I don't know. It's the middle of the night, and I'm close enough to touch you. I think I might be dreaming.
Are you cold?
I'm okay, you?
Toasty.
Can I hold it? Oh my gosh, it's nice, Pop.
Frozen solid.
Me too.
James. Warm me up.
Come here.
Are you sure you're okay?
No. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. I'm sorry.
You warming up?
Getting there. I have a better idea.
Danny, you've been gone long enough. Come on, one more day. Okay, half a day. Look, we'll go back tonight, late.
Dad is really worried about you. And you know him, the more worried he gets, the crazier he gets.
Great, it gets crazier.
Do you have to even ask me that?
No.
Come on. Let me take you home before we make Dad blow up even more than he's already going to.
What are you going to say to him? I mean, you're not going to tell me we're here all night with James, are you?
Guys.
What's going on?
Sorry to be the buzzkill.
No, where's Danny? Something happened?
No, she's okay. She's fine.
Are you sure?
She'll be better after she talks to you.
What happened?
Nothing. It's cool. We didn't do anything.
Nothing happened. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to her.
Perfect timing, huh? Sorry I stopped whatever was going on.
It doesn't matter, man. On the floor with our kid siblings upstairs, it's not exactly how I wanted my first time to be with Star, so
I bet.
sorry. I want it to be perfect and special. It's gonna be.
It's great. Since you're not mad at me, cool if I take the couch?
You're still a buzzkill.
You can sleep on the floor.
Danny? Hey, what happened? What happened? You want to talk about it?
Oh, I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I wanted to, and I freaked.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I'm such a baby.
Danny, you are not a baby. Okay, it is more grown up of you that you stopped yourself from doing something that you weren't ready to do. Your first time should be perfect, not like mine. When Dad barged in and tore Cole off me.
Yeah, just like he did to Nate and me on Valentine's Day.
It was different though. Cole and I went all the way that night. And I got pregnant. And I was so scared and confused. I wouldn't trade hope for anything, but I wish I would have waited.
Yeah, but you and Cole, you thought you were never gonna see each other again.
But you and Nate are going to see each other again. I am so glad that you were smart enough not to make the same mistake I did.
Don't worry. The mistakes I make will be all mine.
I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean?
Well, we do have the same father. And sometimes I wonder if everything I've done has been in reaction to our dad.
I don't know what I'm going to tell Dad about James. I'm more worried about how he's going to react to you and Nate.
We've got a problem.
Oh, well, no, wait a minute. This is interesting. Do you remember when you said that you didn't know where Nate was and you hadn't heard from him? I guess your memory's not going well because he called you last night.
I must have missed the call.
Right. And I imagine you don't know where he was calling from.
I already told you, I don't.
Oh, God, Inez. Do you want me to make this easy on you or hard? Because if you think that crossing Clint or Bo is difficult, then you should try crossing me.
I sound like Clint?
Oh my God, did you hear yourself? You actually said interlopers.
So you think I'm wrong to be mad at Balls?
No, I don't. I think what Rex did was a terrible, terrible thing, but I don't want you to turn into the bitter tyrant that Clint's turned into. Speaking of which, I went to go see him today to find out how he manipulated Vimal Patel into taking the rap for him on changing those DNA tests.
What did he say?
Well, he didn't say anything. He wasn't there. Matthew was there instead.
No. We told Matthew he couldn't work for Clint.
Which is exactly why Matthew insisted that he could work for Clint now, because Clint has done nothing wrong.
Oh, you kidding?
Right, so I had no choice. I made an executive decision. I set him straight. I told him everything Clint did.
Everything?
Everything.
How did he take it?
He was as devastated about Clint as you are about Rex.
Fix it. David could be dead because of me.
Clint put David in that prison, not you.
It doesn't matter. Bo said that I betrayed him even more than Clint did. And he was right.
He was angry and hurt and worried about his son.
It's not just about what I've done to Bo. It's about what I've done to David, too. All these months I've been trying not to think about what he must be going through. But then he'll just pop in my head and I'll start to wonder and I'll wonder and I couldn't stop.
That's a lot to have weighing on you.
It was pretty unbearable. So I would hang out with Shane, or I would bury myself in my work hoping to push David out of my head. And then I would look at you and I would see how happy you were at school and I would just tell myself I'm just taking care of my family. Then I'd go to bed and I'd have these nightmares.
So all those nights of tossing and turning, and you'd wake up screaming in a cold sweat.
This is why. What am I supposed to do, Marasco? Bo can't stand the sight of me.
There has to be some way you can help him.
No, Bo, he's on his way to find David now. He told me to stay out of it.
Dawson, when has that ever stopped you?
Bo made it pretty clear he didn't want my help. He said that I've done enough already. What can I do?
You're a PI. You're smart and resourceful. It's your job to do things people don't necessarily want you to do and go places people don't want you to go.
Yeah, that's how I got into this mess. I broke into Clint's office and snooped.
And what if you hadn't? David would still be in that prison, and Bo would still think his son was off globe-trotting. He would never have known the truth about what happened to him. No one would, if it wasn't for you.
I know you're just trying to help, but there is no good spin on this.
Hey, this is Marasco, remember? I don't spin things.
How can you be so good to me after I let David suffer all this time?
I wish I could be here to help Matthew deal with what his uncle did.
Don't worry, I got it. You can talk to him when you come back home, okay? Go find David. Bring him home to us, will you?
I'm going to. You know, honey, when David found out that he was my son, you know, he really did try to connect with me.
Oh, no. I remember the muffins.
And I held him at arm's length. But I swear if I do find him and if he's okay, I'll never do anything like that again.
I know.
He is my son.
Go find him, will you? Go find him and bring him home. But just remember, you be careful, because there are a lot of people here who need you.
I love you, Balsam. And I know why you felt trapped into keeping this from Bo. You did it for me.
Jeej, no, do not blame yourself.
I need to face facts too. I made such a big deal out of going to college. What else could you do?
You didn't know what was going on. I did. This is all on me. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have you in my corner.
I always will be, Balsam. But right now, I'm throwing you back in the ring. I'm not gonna let you sit here while your guilt eats away at you when you need to do something about this.
Yeah, but Bo
I don't
said
care
that
what
he's
Bo said. What do you say, Balsam? What feels right to you?
Well, there's only one thing that feels right, Marasco.
Then do it.
What are you gonna do? You gonna torture the information out of me? You gonna kill me if I don't tell you what you think I know?
We have to get out of here. Our mom knows where we are.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, how?
I told her last night, I am so sorry. Okay.
Oh my god, if Dad finds her, he is going to put the screws to her, and then he's going to put the screws to us.
Let me put it this way. One way or another, I'm gonna find your son. And when I do, would you like me to go easy on him? Because if I have to waste any more time looking, I swear to God, who knows what I might do to him.
Star, can't we just go somewhere else, please?
It's only gonna make things worse.
Right, so why are we doing this at all? Why do I have to go face Dad if I can stay out with Nate and you guys? Why does the world have to stop? Just so that our dad doesn't throw a temper tantrum.
You know what? It shouldn't, but that's the way it is.
It just felt really good to be free from Dad, you know? Knowing that he's out there paying for what he did to Nate.
Danny, did our talk last night mean anything to you?
What do you mean? Like, how is everything that you've ever done a reaction to Dad?
Well, I fell head over heels in love with Cole.
I kind of know what that's like.
When I first met him, I didn't even know that he was Marty's son. I mean, we all found out soon enough. But when Dad told me that Cole was the last person on earth he wanted me to be with, I kept right on seeing him.
Why shouldn't you have?
No, I should have. I loved Cole. My whole heart and soul, I loved him, but no matter how much I loved him, I always felt like I was sticking it to Dad. Don't get me wrong. I would have been with him no matter what.
But the fact that it made Dad crazy.
Huge bonus. If you're out here to get back at Dad, then you're not free from him. You're only here because of him, and if you go somewhere else, that'll be because of him too.
Okay, all right. If we have nowhere else to go, then we'll go home and face Dad.
Okay, good. And then we'll start making choices that have nothing to do with him and everything to do with what we actually want.
You're in luck. I was about to close the gate.
Thank you.
Bo! Wait! I need to get on that plane.
I'm sorry. We've finished boarding.
Okay. You don't understand. This is literally a matter of life and death.
It's policy, sir. My hands are tied.
I'm begging you. Please. Just this once, let me on.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
I guess you know about David.
Yes.
Is Bo gone?
Yes.
All right, I know that it doesn't mean much right now, but I hope you know how sorry Rex is.
I know it. But it'll be a long time before Bo knows it too.
Oh, good. You guys got everything.
Yeah, I think so. I left my cell phone.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Nate, are you mad at me for what happened?
Mad? No way. I just want to be with you. You'll be ready whenever you're ready. No pressure.
Thanks.
I'm just sorry we have to cut this short because my bonehead moved.
No, it wasn't that bonehead. And you had to tell your mom that you were okay.
Last night was the best night of my life. Well, until the next night we spend together.
I hope it happens again soon.
So do I. We better go.
1 minute.
Taya, it's Edna Salinger. Your husband just forced me to tell him where Nate and Danny are. I'm so sorry, but he promised me that if I told him where he was, that he would take it easy on Nate. I tried to call Nate and I can't reach them. Taya, I'm really afraid. I don't know if your husband is a man of his word, but I'm scared. I think he's gonna hurt my son.
Come on, guys. I know it's hard to say goodbye. We don't want to say goodbye either, but the last thing we need is for my dad to walk in here and see you with Nate and me with James. Come on.